Hey there, health enthusiasts! Today, I'm diving into some eye-opening research about how cannabis affects your brain, and the effects last longer than you might think. Ready to get started? Let's go! So, a Canadian study published in JAMA Psychiatry found something pretty startling. Frequent cannabis use can elevate dopamine activity in your brain, similar to what's seen in early stages of psychosis. The researchers used a fancy technique called neuromelanin-sensitive MRI. This lets them visualize dopamine activity indirectly. Basically, higher dopamine breakdown leads to more neuromelanin, and that shows up as darker spots on brain scans. Now here's where it gets interesting. People with cannabis use disorder, or CUD, showed significantly darker regions in parts of the brain linked to psychosis, specifically the substantia nigra and ventral tegmental area. And get this, these changes stuck around for at least a year. The study also noted a dose-dependent effect. That means the more severe the CUD symptoms, the more intense these neuromelanin signals were. In other words, the more cannabis you use, the more pronounced these changes could be. Now, if you thought that was alarming, listen to this. The study found that people with first-episode schizophrenia only showed these neuromelanin changes if they also had CUD. This suggests cannabis might play a more direct role in psychosis than we previously thought. Even more concerning is the rise in cases of cannabis-induced psychosis reported in Canadian emergency departments since legalization. Some people experience brief episodes, while others face severe psychotic breaks. And it doesn't just go away. The elevated neuromelanin signals persisted even a year later, indicating lasting effects on the dopamine system. This raises big questions about whether these changes can be reversed with abstinence, and what the long-term risks are for psychiatric illnesses. So what does this mean for public health? While not everyone who uses cannabis will develop psychosis, it does increase the risk, especially for those with a family history or early symptoms. This study gives us concrete evidence linking cannabis use to brain changes, and it's crucial information for educating patients about potential risks. The study involved 61 individuals aged 18 to 35 in London, Ontario, including those with CUD, early psychosis, both conditions, and healthy controls. Alright folks, that's the scoop. Remember, always make informed choices when it comes to your health. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more health insights. Stay healthy, stay informed. Citing Earth.com for this fascinating study. Thanks for watching.